man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him,
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
All right, let's get to the final thoughts for Terence Crawford taking on Kell Brook for the WBO title of the welterweight division in the world. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. And if you see this video go up, surely I'm going to be live on Goodfella Sports TV 2.0. Can't go live on this channel for a while. But I'm glad I did acquire the backup channel, so make sure you guys tap in over there. But yeah, Crawford weighed in 146.4 first, and then Kell Brook weighed in at 147. So we have a fight for the title. Kell Brook made the weight. Kell Brook looked good, you know. It was so funny. Every time somebody has problems making the weight, you have the boxing Twitter expert saying that, oh, he looks drained. Like, shut up. Say that every time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, they both look good. They both was yapping a little bit after weighing in. Kell Brook is trying to use his mind games that he used on Errol Spence, which they didn't work on him, and they may or may not work on Terence Crawford. They two different fighters. Errol Spence always stays in his truth. Terence Crawford, sometimes he can get a little buck wild and reckless in the ring. But looking at both of them, they look good. But looking in Kell Brook's face, he looked hella old. He is 2 years older than Terence Crawford. His face just looked like a old, like, it looked like you cut a Twix open and it just melted in the car. Twix wrapper just melted. And he just looked like he's been in a lot of wars. He looked old in the face. Looked like he took a lot of punishment. And he did move up to 160, get whooped on. Did get whooped on by Errol Spence. He had a war before all of that with Carson Jones. So, you know, physically in the body, he looked good. But in the face, it looked like he'd been in a few wars. But Crawford look on point. Him or Kell Brook didn't have any excuses like Gamboa did and a few other fighters like Benavidez said in the bubble. You know, you hear fighters say, I didn't get enough time in the gym. I didn't get enough time here. Oh, they didn't have all the things I needed. We needed a signer. We need this to make weight. And you didn't have that issue. If Kell Brook can come in there and make weight in the bubble and maintain this weight to make weight on Saturday, why can't Benavidez? Why can't a lot of these fighters, you know what I'm saying, do the same thing when you in the bubble? So Crawford family will be allowed in the bubble. So you will probably be hearing them screaming and stuff of that nature. And, you know, what's interesting is that Crawford mother used to pay boys in the neighborhood to whoop him and couldn't none of them whoop him. You know what I'm saying? So I just let you know, man, like pressure to him, Scott have been shot in the head. You know, what's pressure to him? What's to be nervous? When your own mama putting money in your head in the neighborhood to get whooped on, there's really no pressure. And we all see pressure is different. You know, like Damian Lillard said before, he hit numerous game-winning shots. You know, not knowing where your next meal is or being a single mother and not having the financial means, that's pressure. Being poor on the street, that's pressure. So he right about that. You know, everybody define pressure a little bit different, you know. But Kell Brook, you know, he ain't got nothing to lose. You know, he's already seen as a quitter. He already seen as a really good threat. You know what I'm saying? He been battle tested. He fought some in a good competition. He officially was the first to whoop Sean Porter. He made people brave enough to fight Triple G. He was beating Errol Spence the first half of that fight and just, you know, couldn't keep up with the tempo. You know, so it was pressure to him. He felt pain. He felt his face be broken. He been knocked out. He been stopped. He felt the highs. He felt the lows. He had the big wins. He had the bad losses. But, you know, then again, he coming in with nothing to lose. So it's no pressure on him. You know, so Andre Ward said all the pressure on Terence Crawford. You know, and what's pressure? It's different. You know, one kid may say, you know, if I don't bring an A home, I'm going to be on punishment. I'm going to get a whooping or whatever the situation may be. Another kid be like, you know, I don't care. Ain't no pressure at home for me. Don't nobody come check my report cards or do this. So pressure is subjective. You know, some athletes bust under pressure, but my whole thing is when I competed, no matter what it was, maybe basketball, golf, football. After I had my first real football game, it wasn't no pressure. It wasn't no pressure at all. Once you're in the heat of the battle and you start exchanging blows and, you know, maybe swinging the golf club, the tennis racket, wasn't no pressure. Like, I had more pressure at school to do good on tests. But on the field, like, I was home. Basketball, I never felt no pressure. Missed big shots, made a lot of big shots. Didn't miss no pressure. Golf course, I had the most pressure. My father would cuss me out, get mad. He wanted me to be the next Tiger Woods. You know? And every time he get mad and cuss me out, I responded well. I crushed the ball. I hit the greens. I made the putts. So, depending on who raised you or who groomed you in sports, they know how to push your buttons. Some people, you know, was raised where patience. Okay, little Timmy, just make sure you jump off your left foot and lay up with your right hand. You know, they respond well to that. But if you put little Timmy in a situation where he get coached hard or, come on, mother, you gotta do this, he might not respond well. So, you know, I came up where our coaches yelled at us, cussed us out, you know, made us do bullying. Like, it was no pressure. I didn't fall, competed. Like, you probably be nervous before you fight in the schoolyard or you fight in the ring. But after you exchange those blows, it's just, you don't see nothing else. You don't hear her crying or him crying or go get him, CJ, or this. You don't hear nothing. You like in a focus in the zone. And I can tell a lot of people never competed in no real sports. Or they never really had a fight because it's just you and them. You know, maybe you have butterflies at first, but after you fought so many times, it's just like, shit, come on. You know, but when you look at this fight, I really don't see pressure being on any person, but I do see Crawford conforming to the boxing world pressure like he did with Kowalski's, feeling that he had to look fantastic and stop this guy. If he went out there pity pat road and played with him and got a decision, people say he's born or they've been doing him like Devin Haney. So there's an opportunity for Kell Brook to win. There's always an opportunity you go into a fight. We got a guy like Kell Brook, who a good 1-2 puncher. They were showing he fought DeLuca, hit him with a good counter left hook. You know what I'm saying? So when you get an aggressive Crawford coming in, there's going to be opportunities for Kell Brook to do what he did versus Sean Porter and catch him coming in. The question is, the first quarter of the fight, the first 4 rounds of the fight, is going to be his best opportunity. So if Bud come out there like Kowalski's looking for a fight, and Kell Brook don't counter him in between those shots, and Crawford coming in, southpaw, he coming in, he doing his thing, and he getting off like this, and Kell Brook is doing this shit, he got to be in trouble. Now, if Crawford is coming in, southpaw, you know, coming in, doing his thing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He coming in, and Kell Brook is doing this, and he holding his ground, and he catching and bam, and doing, and well, he catching and doing bam like this, and shooting his right hand, he got a chance. He straight up got a chance because his best chance is going to be make Crawford come get him. Now, if Crawford is coming out, and let's say he coming out unorthodox in this situation, it doesn't matter. He coming out and he doing this and this, and he keeping his distance, and he using his angles, and he fading, and Kell Brook trying to throw something, he jump in, counter. He keeping his distance, using his 5-inch reach advantage. He keeping his distance, you know, making Kell Brook come forward and jump in with some shit. Bam! Gonna be an easy fight. Or he could come in, doing his thing, pop, pop, slide, Kell Brook reach, pop, pop, and just set a really, really high pace where you taking angles, you feinting, bam, you know, you commit, you know, you get him to commit. He boxing circles and his output is good, but he's not really committing to the shot, but he's just throwing a lot of punches. He in the rhythm, pop, angle, angle. Oh, they clinch. Oh, get him on the inside, break him up, pop, angle. He said how he gonna knock him out. But if he come out there and he put them motherfucking earmuffs on like this, and he trying to look for a fight like he did from Kowalski's, he gives Kell Brook an excellent chance. Now, no longer the reach matters. The range is in Kell Brook, but if you're able to walk Kell Brook down and Kell Brook don't have no answer, he touch him to the body, touching him to the head, uppercut, just got his punch variety going, and Kell Brook don't answer, he ain't gonna have no chance. But if Kell Brook is able to counter and sit on the back foot and land a big right hand, the first 4 rounds, he gonna have a huge opportunity to win. Now, it depends how Crawford want to do. You know, if he come out and he set the tone early, he hurt Kell Brook and drop him, and Kell Brook don't want to go through that, it's going to be some issues. But, you know, for Kell Brook to win, if he coming forward and Crawford giving up his distance, then he have a chance. He having Crawford back straight up to the ropes, he have a chance. 1-2. He mixing a hook here and there. But Kell Brook can't forget to go to the body. He can't just think I got 20 pounds, I'm going to put 20, 30 pounds on, and you're going to keep up. You got to understand. This dude is reckless sometimes, but he's smart. If you going to put on 20 pounds, to have an advantage, that means you're going to be 2 or 3 steps slow. So you come and already take the punch, like Donaire did with Nunu now. You coming in to take the punishment. So you already thinking about my power. Or you thinking about, well, I'm going to come in, I'm going to outweigh him. Crawford going to do what he always do. He going to use his speed. He going to use a boxing ability. He don't need to put on extra weight. What he going to do is, he going to do him. And if Kell Brook come in heavy, his speed going to be just as fast. It's a speed that Kell Brook ain't seen before. Talk about, Crawford ain't seen this, but Kell Brook ain't seen this reach. He ain't seen the speed. And quite frankly, he ain't probably seen the speed with the power. And what what Terence Crawford ain't seen from Kell Brook is experience. A guy that's gonna be there, a guy that know what he gonna have to do. He know he gotta land a big right hand, a left hook. It's gonna be interesting because Kell Brook doesn't possess the athletic ability or the physical skill set to really go out there and box with this dude. He's going to have to counter. He got the counter, or he going to have to just walk Crawford down. And the issue with that is, he ain't going to be there like Triple G and Kell Brook. He ain't going to sit there with you from any southpaw orthodox position. He's not going to sit here with you like Errol Spence and go Imano with you. He's not going to sit there and give it and take and give it and take. Errol Spence played this game. But Errol Spence know when I hit that, when I hit that 405 in that box Chevy, when I hit it, this Toyota Maximum or the Toyota whatever Corolla ain't gonna keep up. This Nissan Maximum, it ain't gonna keep up. And that's what he did. In the first fight, it's just they giving and taking. Errol Spence giving it, how he getting it, and Kell Brook giving how he get it. But in the back of Kell Brook's mind, he give me everything I want. I'm winning, but and then Errol Spence go, he just punching this just boop, 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 boop. And Kell Brook starting to bag back. 6 rounds, 7. But then as a fighter, when you in there, you can feel that. You might not hear it. You hear him, you hear him. You can feel him just, and Errol Spence, pow, 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 and he just stepping it up. He went to a gear that he couldn't go to. In this situation, Kell Brook really got to counter. And when he counter, he got to make it look clean. He got to do what Kavaliauskas did, 2, 3 punches in a row. He got to be able to counter to the body. If I'm Kell Brook, I'm really focusing on making this dude be aggressive. And the thing, if this guy is aggressive in Crawford and he maintains his distance, he got to be in trouble. If he get reckless like Kavaliauskas and I get in there and I can slip an uppercut, I can slip a punch to the body, it's going to be a good fight. Kell Brook just got to fight off the back foot, counter to the body, put his punches in 2s and 3s when he counter. And that's what he's going to have to do. But him sitting there in the ring and boxing with Terence Crawford, this ain't no Errol Spence shit. He ain't going to let you do that. He ain't going to let you just sit there and go bang, bang, bang. Fuck that. He not. This dude is going to come in here with some bad intentions and, we'll see what Kell Brook can do. We'll see exactly what he can do, man. I think it's going to, some people saying 11, some people saying Brook going to win. A lot of people going to keep that energy, but at the same time, you're going to diminish this man's victory. He get grazed, and he get grazed with a left hook. Oh, he got hurt right there. It's just going to be one of those things that, how can you not like a guy like this guy? How can you not like Terence Crawford? He finished. He don't give you a boring fight. Only boring fight I seen from him was Klimoff. Black family from Omaha. However you want it. He can box, he can bang, he can punch. He not taking your money like Floyd Mayweather and being boring. But it's probably one of the better finishers in boxing. He ain't gonna leave no shit on his plate. And if it's bones, he's gonna give them to the dogs. But dude is disliked. And if you notice, the darker skin a fighter is, the more disliked the fighter is. But I think I said I got Crawford in 8. You can check my prediction video out. I put it in the cards and I put it in the end screen. But the darker they are, the more they hate them. Think about it. Deontay, Clarissa, Terence Crawford. And the fighters they like, Tank is light, Errol is brown skin. So it's a battle. A lot of times these people don't like them the darker they are. You really, you look at Deontay Wilder crying before the Fury thing. What has he done wrong? You look at Clarissa Shields. She confident. But if, Ronda Rousey, she a white girl and she confident and she putting off the same bravado and the same swag. These the same Negroes that's going, I love Ronda Rousey. Oh, she's just, and you just see this self-hatred in people. You see it. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business question, card response, your video requests, all the social media links in the description. Twitter, it's the fastest way than Facebook than Instagram. We also got a Facebook group. Check that out. You want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App CJGood313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well, too. Don't forget, I'm going to do a live stream on Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0. Check that out. Let me know what you guys think. We go.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?